Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome you all, the student of Standard 11, in our chemistry lecture, chapter number 7, that is modern periodic table. In our previous lecture, we have completed Obve principle. Based on that, we have written the electronic configuration of the elements from 1 to 30. Before moving towards this lecture, we are supposed to see what we have studied till now. Each and every lecture is utmost important. You are supposed to clear your basic, then you are going to study further. So let's move further. As we know, we are following today modern periodic table. In modern periodic table, there are 18 groups, 7 periods and 4 blocks. S block, P block, D block, F block. Fine. You're supposed to know this all thing very nicely. Today we are going to study electronic configuration of elements in period. We have written as per Obve principle the electronic configuration of the element from 1 to 30. Today, as per your Maharashtra board syllabus, we are going to study electronic configuration of elements in periods. As we noted earlier that periods in the modern periodic table are number 1 to 7, and we know it. First period, second period, third period, fourth, fifth, sixth and 7. There are 7 numbers of periods in the modern periodic table. And on inspection of the electronic configuration of elements in various periods, we understand that the period number is same as the principal quantum number, that is n, of the outermost or valence shell of the element. It means if the particular elements belongs to third period, so that element will contain 3 number of shell, that is its principal quantum number will be 3. Suppose here we are taking sodium, it comes under third period. Fine, it comes under third period, so it will contain 3 number of shell. Its principal, that is our outermost shell, will be 3. We have studied it everything, what is shell. Fine there. Similarly, whatever the elements will be there, if it is present in 6 period, it will contain 6 number of shell. In outermost shell will be 6. If it present in second period, its principal quantum number will be 2. So it outermost shell. Outermost means last shell. Fine, its last shell will be 2. Now let's move further. For the first period, along a period, as we are moving along a period, that is your horizontally, the atomic number increases by 1 and 1 electron is added to outermost shell. See, in the first period, hydrogen is there, helium is there. Right? Hydrogen atomic number is 1, helium atomic number is 2. So here the atomic number of the element is increases by 1. As the atomic number is increases by 1, 1 electron is added to its outermost shell. Right? Every period ends with complete octet configuration, except in the first period there is doublet electronic configuration. See, in the first period, the last element is helium. The last element is helium. So here, helium atomic number is 2. We are writing down the electronic configuration of helium. It is 1s2. So here the doublet configuration, electronic configuration of the element is fulfilled. While you are moving towards the second period, the last element is neon. Its atomic number is 10. Write down its electronic configuration: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Yes or no? 2p6. So as we are moving, here how many numbers of electron is there in the outermost shell? Here 6. 2s2, 2p6, it means 8. So here the octet configuration has been fulfilled. Similarly, next other elements, third period, fourth period, fifth period, 6 and 7, the octet configuration has been completed. The first shell does get filled along the first period. As we have studied that the elements which belongs to corresponding numbers of period will contain that number of shell. So here the first period elements, the electron will be filled in the first shell only. As the first shell can accommodate only 2 electrons, as we know the first shell is 1s2. So it can carry only 2 electrons. So here only 2 elements is present in the first shell. That is your hydrogen and helium. The first period ends at helium because helium has complete doublet. Helium is completely stable, 1s2, and it is stable by complete doublets. Let's see here the elements which is present in the first period. Hydrogen, helium. Hydrogen atomic number is 1. Its electronic configuration is 1s1. The second number elements is your second and the last one is your helium. Its atomic number is 2 and its electronic configuration is 1s2. Fine student, hydrogen atomic number 1, electronic configuration 1s1, helium atomic number 2, electronic configuration 1s2. So here student, how many elements are present in the first period? What is the answer? It is 2. And what is its outermost shell? Its outermost shell is 1. What is its principal quantum number? Its principal quantum number is 1. What is the electronic configuration of helium? 1s2. What is the electronic configuration of hydrogen? 1s1. So your student, you should be able to answer each and every question. As we have studied first period electronic configuration, let's move forward towards the second period electronic configuration. Here electrons are filled in the second shell along the second period. The electron now will enter in the second shell in the second period. The second period begins with lithium, whose atomic number is 3, and ends up with neon, whose atomic number is 10. Here, neon with 8 electrons in its outermost shell has complete octet. The first elements of the period is lithium, and the last element is your neon. Here, neon contains 8 electrons in its outermost shell and has complete octet. The second shell has electron capacity of 8. Here, the capacity of the second shell is 8. It cannot go beyond 8. Fine. So, it gets filled along the second period as the atomic number increases. The atomic number along the second period will be increases 1 by 1. Thus, there are 8 elements in the second period. How many elements? There are only 8 elements in the second periods. Let's see here the elements in the second period. Lithium, atomic number 3, its electronic configuration 1s2, 2s1. Now here you see the electrons are filling in the second shell, 2s1. Then beryllium, here the atomic number has been increases by 1, so the electron has been increases by 1. So the electron configuration of beryllium 1s2, 2s2. Then boron, atomic number 5, electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. Carbon, atomic number 6, its electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Then nitrogen, atomic number 7, electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Oxygen, atomic number 8, its electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Fluorine, atomic number 9, electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Neon, atomic number 10, its electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Find these are the 8 elements in the second period. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 elements has been present in the second period, which are that elements: lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Student, you are supposed to learn it. Complete periodic table, you are supposed to learn it, and it is very easy. Be calm. How we are studying it? Take little bit, 5 to 10 minutes, and you can learn it very well. So here you see the atomic number is increases 1 by 1 along the period, and the electron is also increases by 1. So the electron are increasing by 1, and it is moving in the corresponding number of shells and subshells. 2s1 is changed to 2s2. Now 2s2 is completed. The electron will move to 2p1. We have studied this thing in our previous lecture. We are writing down the electronic configuration as per Obey principle. So if anyone will come and ask you what is the atomic number for boron and what is its electronic configuration, you should be able to answer it. How many elements are present in the second period? So you should answer it that 8 elements are present in the second period. What is the atomic number for neon? You should say it 10. What is its electronic configuration? Its electronic configuration is an s2, 2s2, 2p6. What is its peculiarity? That neon completed its octet configuration. See here, 2s2, 2p6, 2 plus 6. Here, 8. So it completed its octet configuration. Let's move further towards the third period. Similarly, there are 8 elements, sodium to argon. Similarly means here in the second period, how many elements are there? 8. Here also in the third period, 8 elements are present. There are 8 elements starting from sodium to argon. Having the condensed, we are going to write down the condensed electronic configuration. We have studied earlier what is condensed electronic configuration. Described together as neon 3s 1 to 2. Depending upon its atomic number, we are going to write down the condensed electronic configuration. Neon 3s 1 to 2, 3p 1 to 6 in the third period, as a result of completion of the third shell. So here there are again 8 elements in the third period, starting from sodium to argon. Let's see its electronic configuration. Sodium, atomic number 11, magnesium 12, aluminium 13, silicon 14, phosphorus 15, sulfur 16, chlorine 17, argon 18. These are the elements, and its electronic configuration we are writing in condensed form. Neon, if you are writing means 10 electron has moved. Okay, what is remaining behind? One electron, 3s1. Now you see here the next electron. These elements belongs to third period, so its principal quantum number is 3, and the last electron enter in the third shell. The outermost shell is the 3. Fine. So sodium neon 3s1, magnesium neon 3s2, aluminium neon 3s2 3p1, silicon neon 3s2 3p2, phosphorus neon 3s2 3p3, sulfur neon 3s2 3p4, chlorine neon 3s2 3p5, argon neon 3s2 3p6. So here student, in this way you are going to write down the electronic configuration of the elements along the period. Third period also consists of 8 electrons. The last element is argon, whose electronic configuration is neon 3s2 3p6, and its atomic number is 18. Here argon completed octet configuration. See, 3s2 3p6, 2 plus 6 8. So it completed octet configuration. So if anyone asks you a question, what is the atomic number for magnesium and what is its electronic configuration, how many elements are present in the third period, you're supposed to answer each and every question. So here student, we have studied today electronic configuration of the elements for the first period, second period, third period, and you're supposed to learn all those elements. In the first period, 2 elements are present, hydrogen and helium. In the second period, 8 elements are present, from lithium to neon. In the third period, again 8 elements are present, from sodium to student argon. So in this way, we are supposed to know the names of the elements along the period, and what is its atomic number, what is its electronic configuration, and what is its principal quantum number, how the first elements, that is the hydrogen, after hydrogen helium is present, how it has completed doublet configuration, while in the second period how the last elements neon has completed octet configuration, the third period argon how it has completed its octet configuration. Inshallah, in the next lecture we are moving towards the further period, it is 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Till here, before our next lecture, we are supposed to learn these all things. The elements in the first period, I am repeating it again student, you will require little bit time. Take a book, take a pen in your hand, start writing it. Firstly, you are unable to write, but later onwards, try and try. You have heard it. Try and try will get success. Try it. It is very easy. Be calm and learn it properly. It is very easy, student. Try to scribble it, write it, make it, and write down the elements names with its electronic configuration, each and everything. Inshallah, you will be able to write it. Study well. Take care,